Okay, you guys are 3rd and 4th grade, right?
Yes.
We are from Seaholm High School. I think most of you guys are going to be going there in 4 years.
Yeah.
And hands. Okay. We're putting on the play The Frog Prince. Can I have a show of hands if you've seen it? Just hands. Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce everyone really quick. And they're going to stand up and wave. First, the frog and the prince is Kit. And the door is Naya. The sun and the moon is Marcy. You might want to watch her. It's tricky. The king is Rachel. That's her real beard. And the princess is Amelia. Okay, I want you guys to pay close attention. We're going to ask questions at the end. So, you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Do you get prizes? You can have a high five. Okay, now.
One fine evening, a young princess went out to take a walk by herself in the woods. And when she came upon a well in a meadow, she sat herself down to rest for a while. Now she had this magic ball in her hand. It was her favorite playing thing. She would toss it against the ground and then catch it as it fell back down. The princess looked into the well after her ball, but it was so deep that she couldn't even see the bottom. She began to cry and say,
Alas! My ball has fallen to the well. I would give all my fine jewels and clothes.
While she was speaking, a frog put his head out of the water and said,
Princess, Ribbit, why do you weep so bitterly?
Alas!
she said.
Just get away from me, you nasty frog. My ball has fallen to the well.
The frog said,
Princess, I do not want your pearls, or your jewelry, or your fine clothing, but if you will love me, and let me live in your castle, and eat off of your golden plate, and sleep in your bed, I shall bring you your ball back.
What nonsense.
thought the princess.
This frog can't even come out of the well to see me. How can he? But he could probably get my ball back for me. Therefore, I shall do as he asks.
So she said to the frog,
If you get my ball back for me, I will do as you ask.
then the frog put his head down and dived deep under the water. And after a little while, he came back up with the ball in his mouth and threw it to the edge of the well. The princess was so overjoyed when she saw it, she never thought of the frog and ran home as fast as she could. The frog yelled to her,
Princess, Ribbit, take me with you as you said.
but she did not hear a word. The next evening, just as the princess sat down for dinner, she heard a strange noise at the door, as if something was coming up the marble staircase. And soon afterwards, there was a knock. And a little voice cried out and said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to thy true love here.
Then the princess ran to the door, and she was so frightened by the sight of the frog, she shut the door as fast as she could and sat back down. The king, her father, saw that something had frightened her and asked,
Princess dear, what's the matter?
There's this nasty frog at the door.
she said,
He fetched my ball back for me from the well this morning, and I promised he could live here with me, not actually thinking he could get out of the well.
While she was speaking, the frog knocked again at the door and said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to thy true love here.
Then the king said to the young princess,
As you have made your promise, you must keep it. Go and let him in.
she did so. Then the frog hopped into the room, then straight on from the bottom to the top of the room, till he was close to the table where the princess sat.
Pray, lift me upon your chair and let me eat with you.
He said to the princess,
Now, push your plate nearer to me so I may eat off of it.
This she did, and when he was so full he couldn't eat any more, he said,
Princess, carry me up to your bedroom so I may sleep on your bed.
She did this very unwillingly, though. She took him by the hand and put him upon her pillow, and where he slept all night long. As soon as it was light, the frog jumped up, hopped downstairs, and went out of the house.
Now then,
Thought the princess.
I shall be worried about that frog no more.
But she was mistaken, For when night came again, she heard the same tapping at the door, and the frog came once more and said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to thy true love here.
And when the princess opened the door, the frog came in, and slept upon her pillow as before till the morning broke. And the third night he did the same. But when the princess awoke the following morning, she was astonished to see that there was not a frog. A handsome prince was gazing upon her with the most beautiful eyes. And he told her that he had been enchanted by a spiteful warlock. But once the princess let him out of the well, he was free.
Thank you for releasing me from the evil warlock's curse, my princess.
He said.
Now, all I have to do is take you back to my castle and marry you so we can be with each other for all of eternity.
The young princess, as you must be sure, said
Yes.
to all of this. They took leave of the king, the prince picked up his bride, and they set out full of joy and merriment for the prince's kingdom. And they lived happily ever after.